Бажаю здоров'я, шановні українці і українки, сьогодні у Харківській області.
Good health to you, fellow Ukrainians. I'm in the Kharkiv region, Kupyansk and Lyman directions, then the city of Kharkiv. Our warriors, combat brigades, commanders. Together with the team, we paid a visit to the 103rd Separate Territorial Defense Brigade, the 68th Separate Jaeger Brigade named after Oleksa Dovbush, the 25th Separate Airborne Brigade Sicheslav, and the 15th Mobile Bodyguard Detachment, Steel Border. I had the opportunity to talk to servicemen from other brigades as well. As always, we talked to the battalion commanders, specific needs of the units, weapons and supplies, as well as men in the brigades. There are things that need to be done, in particular to ensure that our brigades have greater motivation and combat capabilities. I also had the honor to award the warriors who distinguished themselves, soldiers, sergeants and officers. Different units, different combat path, but equally strong Ukrainians. I am proud of all of them. It was a great pleasure to award our combat medics. Thank you all for protecting Ukraine, for confidence in Ukraine. Thank you for your chevrons and coins. I will keep them. I also held separate long meetings with all those responsible for defense and socio-economic situation in Kharkiv and the region. There are many issues that are important for the region, especially in the run-up to winter, especially given the constant Russian terror against Kharkiv, against the region, and the occupiers' attempts to intensify the assaults on our positions. I heard a report from General Sirsky, as well as from the heads of the Regional Security Service of Ukraine and the National Police, detailed reports on the protection of the Kharkiv region. We discussed the protection from Russian shelling, energy supply to the cities and villages of Kharkiv region, protection of energy facilities, restoration of housing and social sphere, as well as humanitarian demanding with the relevant officials, the regional and city heads, the Minister of Energy, the chief executive officers of Ukrenergo and Naftogaz, and others. It is extremely important that Kharkiv, despite everything, does not just hold on, but helps keep our entire East strong, a proud and bright city that will always be a city of strength for Ukraine and the whole of Europe. The meetings also resulted in instructions on preparations for the heating season, reconstruction and physical protection of energy facilities from Russian attacks. Everything needs to be fulfilled and some issues require significant acceleration. I expect a detailed report on the restoration projects from the government officials. Separate instructions were also given to the military. In the coming weeks, we will be working very actively with our partners to ensure that our warriors have more weapons and ammunition, particularly air defense. This is most important. Thank you to everyone who helps Ukraine. Glory to all who defend our country and people. Glory to Ukraine.